So tonight we're going to be scrapbooking together. This is like my absolute favorite thing to do, but it's been actually ages since I've done it with you guys. I really love it because it's super interactive and you guys get to help me choose the papers that we're going to use and all the different things, which makes it more fun. Whoop. And tonight we're going to be using the templates that came in April's Kiwi Club Kit. Hey Christine, hey Linda, Karen, hey everybody. Thanks for joining me. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are getting ready for a relaxing weekend. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys the templates we're using. So for those of you that are Kiwi Club members, there is, these are the templates that came in the April kit, and then we're just going to be using our own paper just to show you how versatile the templates are and how you can use them with lots of different things. It was kind of fun because I actually signed up to teach this class or do this with you, this workshop with you guys prior to when I got the kit. And then when I got it, the paper was so cute. I was like, oh man, I wish I was doing the paper too, but it's kind of fun to stretch yourself a little bit creatively. So this kit was super cute. It came with this piece, which they're calling like a swirl, almost like it could be a lot of different things, but it totally gives me like a beach ball vibe. And then it has these little rain droplets, and a lot of the inspiration photos or samples I've seen are kind of focused on like rainbows and umbrellas and rain, but I thought it would be really fun to try to focus more. Like the first time I saw this template, I thought like beach ball. So we're going to try to do a beach page. So I pulled out a bunch of scraps. My stuff is like still not unpacked. I'm a slow unpacker. It's hard when I'm like working and doing a bunch of other stuff too. So I have not gotten very far in unpacking. So anyway, so I'm not gonna do a lot with that. I don't have a ton of paper to choose from, so I like went through the few scraps that I had, and I actually had these class kits that I had done for some classes I taught, and so I'm gonna repurpose some of the paper from there, and that should be a really fun way to watch that, or to like not only to use the oh, I keep on unmuting myself. So I'm not only going to be using, you know, some paper, but it's really going to be some scraps. So we're going to have to get creative with it. So I actually have paper from this kit. I don't know how many of you guys will remember this. This was like a super cute kit that was created for Kiwi Lane a couple years ago. I think it's 2 or 3 years old now, but I love it. And it's very beachy. And then I have this paper, which is from Echo Park. And it has just some like really fun bright colors. So we're going to try to incorporate both of those. Because honestly, that is all the paper I could find that was summery. I like was looking at ideas on Pinterest last night of different ways that we could use these templates. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have no summer paper. Because it's all packed away in boxes. So I was able to pull these out, and so I think it'll be fun. We're gonna try to make like a summary page. So the first thing I like to do is always do my design, and then I'll start incorporating the paper. I have these background sheets, which are just this blue kind of teal color. On one side, this is from Bo Bunny. On one side has like the polka dots, and the other side is just kind of like a blue. So we'll be using these as our background sheets. And I did look at a couple of ideas online to try to get some inspiration for today. And like I said, I'm going to try to go for more of like a beach page with some like waves and different things like that. So you guys will have to help me with the design. All right, so how many of you guys have these templates and are part of the Kiwi Club? Let me know in the comments. Because if you don't have them, you actually, if you join the Kiwi Club, you have the option to order if there's any extra overstock. So you technically still could purchase these templates if you fall in love with them. which is super fun. The Kiwi Club has like tons of benefits. You get like 10% off all the different things. So it looks like most of you commenting do already have these templates, which is cool. Then you can have another idea of how to use them for your own scrapbooks. And have any of you guys actually made a scrapbook page yet, or are you still Sharon's from the beginning, old school? Oh, you haven't gotten your April kit yet, Marie. What the heck? That's surprising to me. All right. So I have like a couple ideas. You guys will have to tell me what you think. Oh, Linda, you're going to be using them on Monday. Can't wait to see. That's like the best part about the Kiwi Lane templates, is that you can use them and get like a totally different look just by changing the paper and the design. They're such a fun design tool. By the way, I don't know if any of you guys have heard from your Kiwi Lane friends. What are we, creative partners? But we had like a little sneak peek on Monday that we got to see what's coming soon, the new release. It was so exciting. I can't give you any hints because I'm not Susan, but I can tell you guys it was amazing. Super, super cute stuff is coming, and I'm like really excited about it. Okay, so I had a couple ideas I came across. So I really wanted to utilize like kind of this whole beach ball theme. So I was kind of thinking on one page I'd just do this, and I think you guys might have seen on one of Susan's idea that she even put some photos inside of the swirls, which was really cute. But I was thinking I would just use some different bright colors in each of the little beach ball swirls. I also saw this other idea that I thought was cute, which you could accomplish also if you were just using rings, but I thought it was cute. What they did is they kind of took like some strips almost, and they cut the circle in half, and they kind of like moved it to each side of the strips. So it was really cute, and kind of just like had like this split look with like two circles, one circle here like this, and then the other one down here kind of like this. And I thought that was really cute, and you could do that with the rings also. And then I also saw this idea where they had this really fun bright colored paper where they had just like cut out the circle from it, and it was kind of like floating on top, which was also cute. So many fun ideas on Pinterest. But let me see if I can pull out some different kind of tropical templates so we can work on our design. But I'm kind of thinking on this end, oh my gosh, somebody hasn't opened theirs yet. Cassandra, get in there. You might have the bunny. Did you guys know the bunny is still on the loose? There's actually 2 bunnies that got sent out, and they're missing, and there's a prize for the people who find them. So if you haven't opened yours yet, open it. Or if you know someone who hasn't opened it, let them know. There could be a prize waiting for them. Sharon, maybe? I can't tell you. No clue, no hints allowed. All I can tell you is that we're having, and maybe Linda can help me out, but with the date, but we're having a preview party. So you have to RSVP. I saw emails go out today kind of giving everybody the information about the party. So when you come to the party, 1, you could end up winning stuff, which is amazing. And 2, you could, you get to see everything before the official release. Marie, you don't know about the golden bunny? Here's the deal. Basically, they hid a little golden bunny in 2 of the Kiwi Club packages, and I can't remember what the prize is, but if you end up getting the bunny, then you get a prize. So if you haven't opened yours yet, you need to, so you can see if the bunny is waiting there for you. He's like the one. Thanks, Linda. Yes, it's April 29th, 7 p.m. Central. They moved it to a little bit later to help those people on the West Coast be able to attend. and we're really excited about it. Guys, it's so funny because I'm like, I have every template, but then I forget that sometimes I buy them and then a customer is like, oh, I didn't get that one, so I give it to them, and then I don't have it. I was hoping I had the little palm tree. Apparently I don't, but that's okay. Let me just keep going through. So I did have this border I thought we might play with tonight. Have you guys ever used the Coastal Highway? Because it has the waves. But I don't know if it's too literal of an interpretation for the beach. But I thought it'd be kind of cute. We could put like some waves down on this side. And then let me grab my accessories. The bunny. I can't wait. I can't believe that someone has a prize and they don't know it yet. I have to open mine every time I get it. I don't always like scrapbook with it right away, but I always open my kit because I want to see the designs, the colors, and everything. So I always open mine like right when I get it. So what about you guys? Are you a waiter? Do you wait until you're ready to scrapbook with it, or are you opening it as soon as the mailman comes just so you can like look at the paper in person? Tell me in the comments. All right, let's see. I'm trying to find my Paradise set so that I can use it tonight. Here it is. Okay. All right. So, here we go. So I do have a couple of little elements that I cut out with my Cricut too. I have a couple things in here. Cool. All right. I'm waiting at the mailbox. Oh, so Becky, this is the perfect little crop for you because you use your own paper. Is that what I'm getting from your message here? You don't get the paper that comes with it. So I already cut some elements out with my Cricut. So see, I have these little like hibiscus flowers and even some leaves, which I thought would be kind of fun to add for a little texture. We do have a couple leaves that came with the other one. And then I have these little strips. I love these fish, so maybe we'll use those. I thought this would be kind of fun pattern to go into the beach ball, but I don't know if it's gonna be big enough. And then this is like the really prettiest paper. Look how it has like these wave swirls. So that was the one I was thinking maybe I would use with the waves. All right, and then I have another little thing. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find. I love it. I know you can see online the, I'm just reading all your guys' comments. I know you can see online all of the, I have some more leaves, which are kind of cool. I know you can see online all of the little, what do they call them? Sorry, I'm like having like brain problems today. You can see all the ideas, so like I always get like a vibe for it, but I always love to sort through and look at all the little word cards, like all the sentiments. I love to see the color in person of the actual, I feel like my paper is too long for my camera, which is kind of weird. But anyway, I'm going to try to tilt my camera a little bit up for you guys. Anyway, I love to see the word sentiments. I love to see the paper and all the textures. I never end up scrapbooking like the day I open it, but I just love to look at it in person. So I have this little sea turtle, I think, somewhere. Hold on one sec. I'm going to try to find him to add him to our paper picture. Okay. Here we go. Let's see. Sea turtle. Do I have any? Yeah, here's one. Anyway, so there was a little sea turtle template that's super cute that is in the, that came in one of the very first Kiwi Clubs, but I made this guy on my Cricut, and I thought he would be really fun to kind of add for like a beach vibe. Here we go. Okay, so I love to mix like stuff from my templates and my Cricut. Does anyone else do that? Add a few little Cricut items, or do you guys you're purists and you only use your templates for from the Kiwi Club? Okay, so looks now like I do have enough space on here for you to see the full paper. Okay, so let's do some voting. I need your guys' help. Should we do a more simple type of a border, or should we use the wave and like have it be really literal? So I'm kind of thinking I'll do no border on the left side. I'm just gonna have like this giant beach ball kind of, maybe, or maybe I could put a little border at the bottom. What was the bunny like? I think it was paper, and I think it was gold. Oh, Linda knows a lot about this bunny. She was like on the lookout for it. All right, so if we did like a wave on this side, that's kind of cute. And then maybe we could even do it where we do like a little strip of the fish. So it's like the blue wave here, and then we'll do the strip, a little strip of the fish underneath it. What do you guys think about that? And then we have like this, the fish are like kind of like swimming under the water. Do you guys like that? And then we can do, I have my little sunshine. Do you guys know this is my template? That's me, Lindsay. There's like just a few of us. I think there were 4 of us that had templates designed for us for a rank that we hit as Kiwi Lane creative partners. So anyway, this is my template. I love it. So I was thinking we could do, if we wanted to use this little cloud, we could do almost like a little sunshine situation. I actually already have this one. This one is using the accents shape. So I do have this one I already kind of created that we could just use Hello Sunshine, and then we could put some little clouds using these templates. So with the wave, I definitely wanted to create almost like a splash of water. Oh, excuse me. Like coming up, you know, like, cause I feel like, which way would the splash go? Would it be like this? Does it go up with the skinny part down, like water splash? And maybe like the sea turtle here with the water splash? What do you guys think? Hi Debbie, I'm glad you're here. I need your guys' help. Okay, so I love the splashes. I have these like hibiscus flowers. We also have in the Paradise set quite a bit of cute templates. So we could do, okay, so I don't know if you guys have ever seen these before. This is from the Paradise set, which is one of my favorites. I'm obsessed with this little swirly guy. So we could use him. And this is like a giant water splash too. So we could almost like put the water splash behind the wave, and then we could do like the turtle on the water splash, and then kind of put a few of these, like, which way? The border is from, it's actually a newer set. It's called Coastal Highway. I think it just came out last fall. Do you guys think that the water splash goes up, or does it go down? Yeah, I think up, right? Maybe something like that. What do you guys think about that? Do you like that? And then we could do kind of like just a strip up here just to kind of pull a little bit more color. Something like that. I don't know. And then the other borders that come in Coastal Highway, that's what we'll use tonight. Okay. You guys said it does go up. Thank you, Leslie and Samara. Okay, so here's some of the other ones that are in here. This is Coastal Highway 1A, 1B. Kind of a fun one with like this cool, funky little shape. And then we also have this one, which could really match well with like the regular wave. So if you wanted kind of that like more subtle look. And just so you guys know, like these are really thick borders, but if we use these two tonight, I'm gonna try to cut them down so they're not as wide. So I'll show you guys how I do that. But I kind of want to do, hey Lisa. Okay, so I kind of feel like this is good on this side for now. Maybe we'll add a couple more like layers and things like that. Maybe we'll add some more things, but for now, I feel like this is kind of coming together. And then if we did like the sunshine up here, so either, I thought we could either maybe do a border in the center. So again, this would be like, we'd shrink it down almost even just this big. And kind of just split the page, and we could put some photos at the top and at the bottom. Or we could do it at the bottom of the page. So tell me your guys' vote in the thing. We could either do it layered like this with some fun colors and just kind of almost continue the border across. Or maybe what we could do is just have more waves. Maybe keep this the same color as this blue, and then do this in like a fun pop-o color and kind of continue it across. Or we could move the borders somewhere different and kind of give it a different look on the side. Maybe even like we could put some borders this way, or we could do back to back. This is my favorite part about the Kiwi Lane templates, is that you can really get a vision for what your page is going to look like before you cut into anything. So like, for example, if you do it in the center, you could do something like that with just like a few bright colors, and then you'd have a lot of room for photos, like some photos up here and down here. Let's see, more waves. Okay, Linda, you like that look? Which one? You have to be more specific. And let me see what else I have for, I also have these ones. Okay, so this is Tiny Seaside. So this mirrors the Paradise. It's just a smaller size. So there is a tiny turtle in here. So if you wanted to do the same look, you could totally do it with like this turtle. I just already have one cut from the Cricut. We could add like a couple of fish to the water. There's a little splash. This is a really cute set. A pineapple. Definitely like the seashells. Cute. Okay, so you guys are liking the wave. More waves, and then putting it on the bottom. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll just kind of mirror that. So let me see if we use the other side of this border, because these ones actually fit together, how Kiwi does. So we could just do one cut and then have this continue across the bottom. So then we have that. And I don't know, let me see if this is small enough or the right size that we could cut the fish with it. So maybe we could do something like this, and then we could have the fish have a little bit more movement and just kind of continue that all the way across. Is that what you guys are thinking? Or do you think we should do something different for this side? We don't have to do fish on the both sides. What do you guys think? Something like this? I think that's cute. All right, and then we'll do our little sunshine with some clouds over here. We could add a few fish that are like, you know, cut out. I like that. All right. So the next thing is going to be the hardest, is finding paper that's wide enough for my beach ball. That's going to be a really big concern. So let's add our photos really quick so we know how much we need to fill in. And then we'll go from there. Okay, so I have these. I'm kind of was thinking about doing, I need smaller photos. Hold on, let me grab my box. Nope. Maybe. I'm like, where are my photos? Oh, I think I have some here. 4x4. I need the little ones. So what if we did like a little photo and a bigger photo next to it? I don't really want to cover up too much of the exciting little splash, or the beach ball, since he's like the main highlight of this page. Let me see. How do I store my templates, Terry? I store them in the Kiwi Lane boxes this way. And then when I'm working with them, I put them in these trays. So I'll just like kind of lean them up like this, so I have them easy to grab on my desk when I'm working on a specific one. Let me think. I don't know, guys. I'm a little bit feeling like I don't want to cover up too much of the beach ball, but also you can't have like no pictures. That's just annoying, right? So I'm kind of thinking something along the lines of like a couple photos like that. What do you guys think? Okay. Then maybe we could add a few more photos on the other side. So we could do I feel like I always have at least 5 photos that I take of each time I do anything. So I always try to have at least room for that many photos. So one of my favorite ways to put photos on my page is to do either 2 photos like borderless, or put like a strip on top. Or I'll do like a smaller photo, like a 4x4, and I can do 3 photos. I'll show you guys what I mean. All right. So we could do like a little borderless, and they'll have like the waves kind of just reaching up a little bit on the end. Do I have one more 4x4? I always want to order more photo sets so I can like fully lay everything out, but I think I have enough. Okay, so something like this, and then maybe like a strip or something at the top, like in a fun pattern like that. And then we'll have our little sunshine up here and a couple clouds. And then we can add a couple more like photos, the littler ones right here, like a 3x4. What do you guys think? I need my mini photos. These are not small enough. Like a 3x3 photo with the sun. Do you think this is just like getting too crazy and there's too many photos, or you think it's okay? We can obviously, I think we'd have to do like 3x3s up here. What do you guys think? I kind of like the layout of it for sure. Love the beach ball. I think it's like super fun and summery. What do you guys think? You like that? Or is it too many pictures? I definitely think we'll use the splashes over here too, and kind of add a couple more like water splashes, just give it a little bit more movement. So I feel pretty good about that. So I'm going to start with cutting my borders. So at this stage, usually I'll just take a picture of it because I'll start kind of destroying it to trace everything. And that really helps me to just have something to reference back. But you guys are all here, so you can just take a screenshot because I'm using my phone, obviously, and you can remind me later if I'm putting anything back, but sometimes it evolves a little bit and we change it up, and that's fine too. So I have this paper, again, this was from a Kiwi Lane paper kit from a few years ago. I just love the like movement of the water, but anyway, you could use any kind of blue to kind of create your wave. And if you haven't used Kiwi Lane template or borders before, get ready because it's about to blow your mind because they're so magic. So you're just going to layer your border against one straight edge of your paper, and then you're going to trace down the center with your pencil. So let me grab my pencil, which I should have, but I of course don't know where it is right now. Okay. Perfect. And so then you're just going to trace down the center and just go slow, especially when you're doing a border that has a little bit more intricacy like this. You just want to make sure you go slow so that you have a good, nice, even line. And then you would take your second border piece, which is this one, and they fit together like a puzzle piece. Now, if I had a full sheet of paper, I would just make a mark, straight line right here, and then I would do one straight cut with my paper trimmer, and that would give me a piece like this. And then when I cut them apart, I'm going to have both pieces for my border. So let me show you guys that. So these are my favorite scissors. They're by Tim Holtz. I've had them forever. And I really like them because the handle fits really good in my hand. So it doesn't give me any kind of cutting fatigue like I could sometimes get with smaller, like the Cutter B scissors. But it has this like really nice point, so I can do detail work. It's also kind of grippy. It has like a weird texture to it. So it really kind of grabs the paper and helps you with cutting. So I always just cut on the back of my scissors, and that's just gonna allow you to get smoother cut lines. I know a lot of people always worry about cutting. I am not too worried about it. If I go off of the edge a little bit, I never really freak out because I'm gonna use my distressing ink, and that is really going to blend everything out and make it look good. Okay, so then you're just gonna follow it along. Just take your time, especially when you're doing these more intricate border cuts. A lot of the borders are really simple, like the one we'll do next is really easy to use because it's just really like less intricate. You can see I've already gone off the line a little bit, but don't even worry about it. Once we use the distress ink, it'll look like professional. Okay, so we just kind of follow along. The important part is that you are using both sides of the paper, so you can't really like cut off the line or anything like that because you need both sides. So you just want to take your time. And then just put on your favorite show or music or a podcast and relax. I find the cutting part to be pretty relaxing. Anyway, so you guys tell me, so see how off I am? It doesn't matter, guys. Don't worry. You don't have to be perfect to create this way. So do you guys, what do you guys do when, besides listening to me, I hope some of you are out there scrapbooking right now. Ooh. But what is your go-to for scrapbooking? Do you like to have a movie on in the background? Do you listen to a podcast? Do you just listen to music, or do you just like listen to your family going crazy? What's your background noise for scrapbooking or any kind of creating? So you can see here, like this is really off, but it's totally fine. The grooves are for self-sharpening, and the grooves are there to go on the bottom when cutting so it doesn't leave a mark. Interesting television. Linda, you're so full of like all the details today. I love it. So you're going to take this distressing one. I don't have the Kiwi Lane ones yet. They have them in really cute green, so they're easier to not get lost. Sharon's watching her most people's TV. And then you just put it on your finger, and I like to describe it as like swiping, like almost like a guitar pick, like kind of a downward motion. And just the more that you're going to angle your distressing dauber flat, like kind of flatter, you're going to get more on your paper. And the more you hold it just perpendicular to your paper, the less you're going to get on it. And I like to go with less is more at first, and then sometimes I will add more if I want to. So I'm just like strumming along. A lot of people will say they get like stressed out about corners and things like that. I don't really worry about it too much. If I have something that has like a sharper corner, like I don't know, like a pinwheel or something. Let me see if I have something I can show you really quick. Oh, like even like the star here. If I'm trying to get into these inner corners, I'll just kind of pinch them a little bit up like this and then strum. That's what I was going to say, but just kind of wipe it on that way. And that can get down into the corners better when you have more of a sharp corner. So then I just kind of wipe it along. I love distressing, one, because then I never have to like erase my pencil marks or worry about any of that. But also I love it because it gives it a really finished look and it helps all the layers to really pop on your page. So then I'm just gonna try to get into as much of it as I can. I am definitely not a perfectionist when crafting. I think that kind of having that uniqueness and having not everything be perfect just kind of adds to the project and makes it look good. So see, there's like a huge line here before, but you can't really tell at all. Now it looks like it was on purpose. Amazing. Everybody can do it. It's so easy. Anyway, do you use any other colors? No. So I'm boring. I only have vintage photos. In fact, I was thinking about tonight, and maybe I'll do it next time, but I really want to do where, have you guys seen where they take just a white piece of paper and they use all these different like inks and they kind of like rub them and it makes like you're kind of almost creating your own paper. It looks so cool. I saw a sample on Pinterest and I was like, oh, I love it. But I only have one color of ink. So I have to go shopping. Oh, dang it. I have to buy something else. Anyway, I really don't need to do the bottom in this case because it will be covered, but I just did anyway because I was in the zone. But anyway, and so once I get a couple different colors, but when I used to teach at Scrapbook Expo, I would constantly see people that had like these giant trays and they had like daubers for each color. So this would kind of almost look cool if you use like a blue ink on it, just to kind of do something different. So Gail, I never do because I always distress, but that is a great tip if you don't like the distress look. Just remember when you're drawing on the back of your paper, you have to make sure you flip your template. It doesn't really matter so much with borders, but especially if you have like a specific shape or something like that and it's supposed to go a certain direction, if you're going to trace it on the back, you have to just make sure you don't flip it. You put it like this on the back and then trace it, if that makes any sense. Or if you have like a directional pattern with your paper. I've seen it before where it can get a little messed up when I trace on the back. But yes, but I like to highly recommend not worrying about it at all, just inking. But if you're not really into inking, then you can always trace on the back side. That's a good idea. All right, so then you're gonna just get all the little edges, make it look cute. Do any of you guys have this border, the Coastal Highway? Have you guys used it before? This is my first time using it. I've had it for a while, but I've been pretty much like moving since last August, believe it or not. And we just barely kind of moved into our place in February, so I haven't had a chance to scrapbook very much. So here I am, finally using something I bought last year. Have any of you guys used the Coastal Highway before? It's pretty cute. It's really fun for beach pages. But I love it how, even though it's kind of obviously a wave shape, you could use it for other things, and the other borders in the set are, you know, just kind of fun design, so it goes with a bunch of different things. All right, so now we have our main border. We're going to put that back down. I don't really glue anything at this point. I just am going to replace it where it was going to be, and then I'm going to cut my little fish. Now, because I'm just using scraps of paper, I don't have enough to do, these borders do fit together like this, so technically if I had a larger sheet of paper, I wouldn't need to do the cut twice. And oh, Leslie, I can't wait to see what you make. But in this case, when I'm using a scrap, I'll just kind of put it as up high on there as I can, so I can use as much of the paper. And I I have to make the cut twice because I won't be able to get enough for the other side on this. But that's okay because it's a scrap and we're going to use it. It's going to look super cute. So let's see. Just going to try to get as much of it as I can. I really love this. I can't really remember. Maybe somebody can help me out, but I'm pretty sure that Mindy designed this paper, and I'm pretty sure she like hand drew these little fishes and everything. It's a really cute set. Sorry guys, I always hate it when people use paper that's not in stock anymore, so I apologize, but I didn't really have a lot of options for today since I didn't have any summer paper. But I'm sure you can find something fun. I saw some really cute, I mean, I'm a big Echo Park fan. They have like a lot of like really fun beach paper, and I'm sure you could accomplish like a very similar look just using paper that is available right now. Hold on. All right, so then this will go down here on the left side, and it will be like, look how fun this is. So we'll have our regular wave, and then we'll have this little wave, which is like the fishes swimming under the ocean. I kind of am obsessed with it. What do you guys think? I think it's cute. Okay, so Becky says, I used the Coastal Highway Waves template on several times. Oh, wow. She has lots of time to use it because she lives near the ocean. Becky, where do you live? 45 minutes from the Pacific Ocean. Pacific, so that's West Coast, right? And then, do you live like in Oregon or Washington or California? We just moved here from Northern California, up near Tahoe, between Sacramento and Tahoe. And so we used to go to the beach quite a bit too. Okay, so like this side, I will go ahead, you would want to distress the bottom because, oh yeah, so I actually was gonna, that's a really good idea to use it as a sail. Anyway, because you can see it, so this will give it a finished look. So when I have a straight one, I can just kind of slide it across. It's really quick. Okay, so there you go. And I do think what I'm gonna do, guys, I have these little fish shapes, and I'll probably like put some in here. I also have this guy in a little bubble, so I could like fussy cut around him and kind of make him like leaping into the waves a little more. I don't know, we'll see. All right, so now to continue that same look, I am going to, do the fish again. So, I don't know if you guys know this. Oh, Washington State, awesome. My husband and I actually got married in Long Beach. It's down by like Ocean Park in Washington, in the southern beach area. Washington, we love that area. My husband's from Seattle. Okay, so I don't know if you guys realize this too, but the borders are also typically designed to flow into each other. So you can see how this wave kind of continues, and you can tell that this one kind of continues on as well. So that's another reason when you're tracing, just to make sure you're lining things up beforehand. Because for example, like I could cut it this way, that's upside down, but then they won't match up. So they are designed to have that kind of design where it flows from one page to the other. So keep an eye out for that when you're creating. All right, so I have another little fish, strip of fish that we can use here, just to kind of keep this going. But we're gonna have to move it down a little bit because the fish isn't big enough. So let me cut it out first, and then we'll kind of see what we can do. So I'm going to go ahead and line this up as close as I can to the top so I can get as much of the paper as possible. And then just trace it. Can you guys even see what I'm doing? Sorry, I'm just working on this front part of my desk that doesn't have any paper on it. So just 1 second. All right, here we go. So you can see I really tried to get as close to the edge just to use as much of the paper as possible. And then we're just gonna see how far up we need to glue put everything down. All right. This is gonna be a cute page. So now I really have to start thinking about this beach ball because I was looking at pictures of the beach ball online, like a real beach ball. and usually it just has like each section is a different color. There's not really any seaming like we have on here. So I'm not really sure exactly how I'm going to interpret that with my page because I don't even think, so I'm gonna have to cut this down on the bottom. Okay. Because my paper, see, I have like an edge now. So if I want it to be the same, I'll have to move this down, which means I have to move this down so that they line up still. And then I'm gonna have to trim it, but that's fine. Okay, so that's kind of what it will look like when it's all trimmed up, line up like that. Okay, so yeah, beach ball drama. Long Beach, Washington is about a half hour where we live. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. We live it there. We go and camp there almost every year. Okay, guys, so now let's talk beach ball. So I don't have to like interpret the idea exactly, but the big question is, do we want to keep the frame? Meaning, do we want to choose like either like white or red or something for this actual frame color, this whole piece, and then just have pops of pattern paper in each of these? Or do we want to just use this as like a guide, and we could actually have different pattern pieces go the full length and kind of have each of these be a different pattern or color that joins together in the middle? So give me your guys' votes. So either we can have a frame, like this piece be one solid color and then just have these pops of color in the cutouts. Or we could do each piece a different color and just kind of extend it, and I'll show you guys how I do that. But yeah, I was thinking this totally looks like a sail. I swear somebody, when this template came out, they made like some really cute little sailboats using a different set too. Or I was thinking even it could be like a little shark fin. Like we could cut like shark attack, especially if you had like some cute paper with like maybe instead of fishes it was like sharks or something. I don't know. All right. Tell me what you guys think. If we should keep the frame in a solid or we should do just a bunch of different patterns. And I'm going to pull some different papers and see what I even have as far as like colors, because most of the scraps I have are smaller, so I don't even know what colors I would have. So I have this yellow, that will work. All different colors. Baby shark, do. That's right. That would be a good one. We could do the swirl. I just feel like this is going to be too narrow for each of these. Yeah, which sucks because this is a cute pattern. All right, so maybe I'll have to find a different way to incorporate that. And I do have this little guy for this part as well. Okay, so let me pull out and see what I can find for colors and things. If you guys, I was also thinking about this for this swirl. If you have the pinwheel from Celebrate, this would be really fun to like almost like keep the pinwheel going. So you could do like the very smallest pinwheel, then the bigger one, and it kind of just almost like makes it like a giant pinwheel effect. But that would be more for like a birthday layout or something like that. But I think I have it right here, so I'll just show you what I mean. Oh yeah, Leslie, that'd be funny. Oh, Marie went and checked. She didn't get the bunny, guys. Wouldn't it have been fun if you like found it while we were all together? Oh my gosh. I'm like really wondering where this bunny hopped off to. I hope somebody didn't just like accidentally throw it away. So see, here's, this is from Celebrate. So I was thinking it'd be kind of fun if you did like this, and then like the mini one in the middle, and then it just kind of, and then it goes out to this other one. And with the colors, it could really be a cute effect. Okay. All right. Well, let's try to get started. I'm going to try to find some paper, guys. I have like such a minimal supply. It's going to be interesting to see what I can come up with. But what do you think? Okay. So I definitely think we can use this yellow for like 2 of the squares. And I do think I have some red paper. I'm gonna check really quick and see. Oh my goodness, I'm the messiest scrapbooker. Who here is like good at keeping their work area clean? Because you need to teach me your ways. I like, especially with templates, if I'm like playing with the templates and I'm trying to look through them or whatever, I'm always like spreading them out and they get everywhere. So that's why I kind of am glad on our little video here you can only see this one area because it's a mess over here. I am a paper hoarder, but all my paper is just in boxes is the problem. I wish that my paper hoarding ways would be helping me more right now. Because hello, what's the point of being a paper hoarder if you can't even use your supplies when you need them? So I kind of have this like idea that I'm going to use this because I can't not, but I'm just gonna try to piece it together and it's gonna be fine, right? Trust, it's gonna work. I have a feeling it's gonna work out. Okay, so I'm gonna do that one and then the yellow will be 2 sections. So I'll probably do each color 2 times. Okay, so what do we need? So if I did this twice, I did the yellow twice, probably maybe like a red would be good. So let me see if I can find a red paper that is big enough for this situation. Your layout would look so good for my low water bridge with water running over it. I think I'll have to try it. Ruby, tell me more information. So you have pictures of a bridge that you would like add this water at the bottom for it? Is that what you mean? I need to know what you're talking about because that sounds cool. Okay, so I have this paper. What colors are in here? I need to find like a good red, I think. I do have like this one, which is kind of like a teal with a little arrow. I think this could possibly work. And then I have, I don't think that will work. That's too neon. I also have this orange. This could be kind of cool. Let's see what you guys think. Can you be a scrap hoarder here now? That's right. They'll kick you out of the hoarding club if you don't have a stash. So I have this rainbowy one. I just don't know if this really goes because the colors are not really exact. But I do have this orange I think will work. How many sections do we need? Okay. Orange. Let me see how many sections there are. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need 4 different colors. So I have this and this and this. I think we need, okay. So what do you guys think? Is the orange good enough or do you think I need to find red? And is these 4 colors work together or should I keep looking? Tell me your thoughts. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try to find a sheet of red. So I have some red in it. So I have a blue. Is this red or is it like orange? That's kind of neon. All right. Okay. This might have some. Whoa. Red and blue, not teal. So, see these swirls? Those are like the colors I'm going off of. Is kind of what I'm thinking. So you're thinking like a blue like this. So that's why I kind of like this because I feel like it's like a blue. It's like it matches these colors, but it's still different than the background and it's different than the wave. What do you guys think? All right. This is more of a red, but I don't know if it's the right color. It's kind of darker. This orange might work better. Cassandra, what does 150 stars mean? I need to know. No, I didn't know. Okay, so let's just start, and then once I cut them and you guys can see them together, I think it'll be easier to decide what we want to do, because it's hard to tell, I think, on here until we get it like going. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut just like a regular piece of cardstock for the background, because I think that will help us to just keep the form. Technically, you could just glue it to the back of your situation, but I feel like it'll help us to keep the shape better. And then we'll see. Oh, maybe this one might work instead. Like this is more blue. It is kind of teal. All right, let's just see. Let's keep going. It's one of those things I think we're gonna have to just play with it. Okay. So let me find some paper that I feel like I can sacrifice for this guy. Guys, what are all these stars? What does it mean? What do the stars indicate? Does that mean you guys think, wow, this is so good? I'm so excited for 150 stars for this video? Is that what the stars are about? I've never seen that before. I guess I haven't been on Facebook much the last 6 months. Okay, so I just traced this, and this is literally just going to help us to create the shape. So we're going to have to do a little bit of a extending on the part of the template, because the pieces don't go all the way in. So I'll show you how I do that. And it's called winging it. I'm a big fan of winging everything. And don't take it too seriously. Everything in creating can be a little bit of a interpretation. Okay, so we have this piece. So you can see how that looks. So I am actually going to pull the point of this all the way into the center, and I'm going to pull it all the way to the edge. The edge will be easier than the inside, for sure. But we'll just go ahead and start with one piece, and we'll go from there. So I just want to make sure that I am capturing this bottom edge here, and then I'm going to go up and up. We may have to put a circle here. I don't know if I can wing the center. Do you guys have any ideas? Because if I do, like, kind of just go a little bit further, then how would that affect the next piece? But I guess I could just cut them down. So I'll try it. I'll try to see if I can, what do you think? Maybe like another, because I can always make it smaller if I need to. So, okay. So we'll try this, and we'll just see how it turns out. So then, the bottom is easy because it's just so small, but the center is pretty far off from what we're trying to do. So we'll just have to see how it turns out. All right. Okay, so this would be like piece one. So you can see kind of how the swirl will go, and then the next piece will go. I think we're gonna have to, for the center, just do like a circle here or something in the middle, because I think it's gonna be too off. Use the inside of the small rings with another piece. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to put something here. I don't think I can extend the template. Okay, so we'll just keep going. So that was like this piece here, you can see. And then next we'll do one of the other colors. which I think I'm going to try to do the blue next. We'll see how this goes. So, okay, so I'll show you kind of what I'm thinking for this colorful paper. So this is too small, so I'm just going to piece it together, but I forgot to trace the bottom edge, so I have to do it again anyway with you guys. So I'm just working my way around. Hi. Oh, my paper fell. That's so funny. Whoa. Hello. My hot mess life is catching up with me over here. Okay. Little intermission as I try to pick up all the paper. All right. So anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up this little template and move to the next section. So what I was going to tell you guys is each of these sections is not equal. That's kind of typical from what I found from working with Kiwi Lane templates. They actually do draw these up, and they're not like, so if I were to just cut this one section, trace this one section for the full ball, it wouldn't work. So I'm actually moving along the actual side of it. So I'm gonna just take this piece up really quick. I'm gonna trace it onto the swirl paper, and then I'm just gonna add a little tip for this missing part because I like this paper and it's just not the right size. But don't worry, I won't let that stop me. So what I'm gonna try to do is find a way to just add on that tiny little part that's missing. All right, so the first thing is if you're doing this at home, is try to find an area in your paper where it doesn't cut anything in half. So there's other places where it's like half of a circle. The circle is finished, so whatever goes here, it won't be super obvious that the pattern, isn't exact. And then the second thing is when you're tracing the tip, make sure that the directionality is the same when you move it up. Don't now go this way, because then the green lines in the background will be a different way. So I'm gonna just cut this out really quick and I'll show you. And the third thing is, if you're a perfectionist, this will not work for you. Just use paper that you have enough. Pecan word. Da-wa-ji-ak. That's cool. What state is that in? Am I frozen again? Is this do we just have to give up? I don't know. I don't know why it looked like it was frozen for a second there. All right. So then I'm going to go ahead and cut this side. And then I'm going to add on the little tip. And we'll just make our way around the ball. All right. Okay, so all right, so this is this piece here. And then I'll need this paper scrap from it. And so I want to make sure that I continue with the lines going the same way. And try to find a place I can cut where it's not going to be super obvious, basically, if possible. Hello from Colorado. Okay. So let's just try to kind of slide it along. This is a big open green area, so it'll be a little bit easier, I feel like. I'm being way too picky about this. I usually would just not care, but well, I'm here in front of all of you. Apparently, I want to impress you or something. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna do it right here because there's not really much else going on. And then I'm just going to trace this piece here, and then don't forget to do the bottom line. That's how I messed up the last one. And so then I'll just cut it and then cut up. And then it should just fit right like this. Ta-da! Now you have a whole piece instead of a little sadness piece. So I'm going to go ahead and glue those together right now, so that way when I move it, it's not a problem. So I'll just pick up the template and put a little adhesive on the back of here, and then go from there. Isn't it such a fun one? It's so versatile too. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, that's just a beach ball, but I've been seeing so many people's like cool layouts that they've been making, and it's like so different. I'm gonna have to watch Linda because she's so amazing. She always has great ideas. So I'll have to watch hers on Monday. Or what day next week did you say you're doing it, Linda? So I can see what she comes up with. Guaranteed it's gonna be awesome. Okay, perfect. So there we go. So see, now I have a full piece in the paper I wanted, even though I was out of that paper. All right, so we're gonna just keep moving along. So the next one I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to do either this orange or I should do a red. Oh, it's hard to make life choices when you don't have the exact thing you want, right? It's like, well, I have some red. It's just not the color I would want for this guy. I don't know. What do you guys think? I need some moral support here. Should I just go with this orange? Oh, Linda says orange, so we'll just stick with the orange. Thanks, Linda. That's what I needed to hear. All right. So then, hello. I'm gonna go like this. And the next one will come in just like that. Oh. I feel like we chose the road less traveled, aka the harder road, when we decided to use to do the full beach ball. But guys, it's gonna be worth it, right? Because it's going to be different. Oh snap! I don't know if that's gonna be big enough. Can I fix this? Yeah. Okay, so it was this one, so this piece here. So it's like pretty wide in the base. Okay. Okay. Can you guys tell I'm so confident with my choices right now? I'm just hoping that this, see, the problem is that it kind of is going to cut it off a little bit, but we'll see. Once I cut the next one, if it's a big deal. All right. It's kind of hot in this room. Maybe that's why my phone overheated. It's because it's actually really warm in here. Okay, let's see. It's like that. Yeah, I think that works. And then the next one is going to be yellow again, right? Okay. This is it, yellow. I think I have another piece of yellow if this doesn't down here, but it does fit. That's fun. It's almost like it was meant to be. Okay. I feel like I need to have a good story to tell you guys. Well, this is when it gets into the kind of slower part when you're doing all the cutting, especially if you have a lot of cutting. But anyway, what should I tell you guys about? Do I have any good hilarious stories? I was going to show you guys, we got a kitten this year, new little baby kitten, and he definitely found my Kiwi Lane templates and he chewed one up. And I was like, I might have to take you back because that's the worst thing that could ever happen. It was like one of the Christmas sets too. That's like a limited edition. Are you guys getting the vibe here? I know, Sharon. What is a hint that I could give that I would not get in trouble? Nothing. They were very, very clear not to give any hints. I can tell you that I'm excited about it. There's like stuff I've never even could have imagined before. Like, wow, that's so cool. You guys, I'm giving myself some water, so hold please. So Kiwi Lane like never ceases to amaze me. I have been with Kiwi Lane since the beginning, like even before there were creative partners. I think you guys know this, but I knew about Kiwi Lane back in the day. Like I went and helped at the show in Seattle. It's always been like the coolest thing. And then, you know, now it's been what, 5-6 years? Linda, that's a good hint. So it's been forever that Kiwi Lane has been going. And so, you know, as they're like, oh, we have to keep coming with product releases, I'm over here like, how do they still have ideas? Like, this is craziness. And there's always like, people have asked for specific small templates, but then there's like these ideas they come up with that are like, I never even thought about that. It's not even like, oh, it's now a different shape or whatever. It's like something completely out of the box that you would never think of. Linda, do you think I'm like breaking the rules right now? That's not really a hint. It's just my my experience. So like while I was watching the reveal party, first of all, the worst thing ever happened, which was I had to work when they did the reveal party. So then I had to wait. So we do like a team meeting every Monday, right? And then they have to like do a new format, whatever, and then they send us an email if you didn't get to watch it live. So I'm like over here all day long, stressing, waiting for the email to come through that it's like ready for watching. Then I get on there and they're like, intro, let's talk. And I'm like, no more talking, show me the stuff. Kind of like an addict. It was really embarrassing. And then they do the reveal. I'm losing my mind over here. Like literally, this is my face. I'm just like, what? Like, how do they even think of this? Linda, was this your reaction too? What did you think? Were you like, oh yeah, maybe Linda's more creative than me. So she's like, I already thought of it. That was cool. But I was like, how do they come up with this stuff? So I was very excited. I'm excited every time there's a new release, but this one especially, I was like, what the heck? That's so cool. So that is all the hints I can give you. All I can say is if you have something going on that night, you need to cancel it immediately. You need to, like, if you have like a family wedding, don't go. Go to the Kiwi Lane, really. Just kidding. You can always watch the replay, but if you can, put a big freaking red circle on your calendar and show up and be amazed, because it's pretty amazing. Yeah, they just always are like impressing me with their creativity. And I was like, wow, I really didn't think that Kiwi Lane could even come up with anything new at this point. And then they did. That's all I can say. Come to the party. You're gonna not regret it. Anyway, I hope I'm killing you in the best way possible, which is like, oh my gosh, I'm getting more and more excited. I hope I'm not killing you in a different way. But it's not very long. When is the party? A week? Is it a week away? Is it next Friday? Guys, I'm terrible. I have to have a calendar like in front of my face to know when anything is. Here's a tip for you. Make sure you always cut whatever you're cutting away from the large piece of paper. It just makes it easier to handle. You guys, it's so fun. And then another little special benefit, if you're a Kiwi Club member, you get to order a couple days early. So make sure if you're not one yet, here's the best time to sign up so that you will be able to do that. It's just so cool. I just am really, we had a meeting, actually it was like 2 weeks ago, and I don't think any of this is secret, but, and I also don't remember anything specific, so even if it were, you wouldn't get all the secret information anyway. But Susan was just like expressing, you guys have to understand, the people in this company are so deeply passionate about it. It's not like they're like, oh, I like scrapbooking. They're like, we are creators and everyone has the ability to create, and they're like so passionate about helping people to discover that about themselves. Because I don't know if you guys saw it, but sometimes like over in the community or on the group, a lot of people will be like, I need just like step-by-step instructions in order to do it because I am not creative. And I think they're like really trying, or their like mission is to help each of us to know that we are creative and we have the it's like innate in each of us, and that just because you're putting your own spin on it and it wasn't your own original idea doesn't mean that it wasn't creative. Anyway, they had like this whole thing they wrote, which I'm sure they'll share at some point, and it was so moving. And I just was like over here, are you guys the type of people who cry when you watch a Hallmark video? Because that's me. And I'm over in my living room listening with my little headphones in. My husband's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I'm just so inspired. So it's so fun to be a part of something that you're passionate about and that the people that are running it are passionate about, and makes me happy. So cheers to Kiwi Lane being the best. Oh, it's not even a whole week, you guys. It's on Thursday, so that's even better news. See? I told you Friday, and then surprise, it's a day earlier, so now you have one less day to wait. Everyone should be jumping for joy wherever they're at. All right, let's do this other part. Hope that you guys aren't minding my like rambling, but I really do love Kiwi Lane. Love the people that are running it. They're so inspired and awesome. And it just makes me happy to create all the time. It's really awesome. Anyway, I'm trying to think. How are you guys feeling about the beach ball? Or do you guys get it? Is the vibe coming along, or does it look bad from your point of view? Also, what do we think? Like, we'll put something here in the center, like a little something, so it'll kind of all blend in together better. A fish? Just kidding. Probably not a fish, but Kristen is also excited. See? Guys, this is when you know it's really awesome, is when everybody's excited. Like, if it was just me, you could be like, oh, Lindsay, who knows? She's a weirdo, which is true. I am the best kind of weird. But listen to all these other people in here who are also into it. Put the circle fish in the middle. You do like that? Maybe we will. But we can put something in there for sure. I have a bunch of options. We gotta just keep going. Hopefully my phone doesn't get hot. I'm like trying to, I took off its case, so maybe that'll help it to stay cool and collected. Apparently our Facebook Live was like too steamy and exciting for my cell phone. It had to tap out for a little bit. But we're back. All right. So I'm going to show you guys how this, actually I scrapbooked all this week in the mechanic shop. I love it. That is one of my favorite things about our templates and things, is that you can take them with you. Like when we go camping, we have like a little tiny camper. It's our favorite thing to do is camp. And when we go camping, I always take my stuff with me, and I'm like literally out in the wilderness and I'm just scrapbooking my little heart out. My husband likes to tell me I'm weird, but guess what? I don't care. I am weird, and I love it because, you know, there's only so much you can do while you're camping, guys. And scrapbooking is so fun. And like I try really hard to kind of put together like a little bit of like a kit ahead of time. What about you, Linda? Do you kind of have a plan before you go into it? I actually learned this from Jenny Prosser. She actually did a really cool class. I think it was last week or the week before. So if you haven't seen it, I'm sure it's up on YouTube, but she's awesome. And I think she went through some of her albums. So anyway, you guys should watch it. But she's the one who taught me this because she loves to go to retreats. So I had actually never been to a retreat before. Now I host my own, but anyway, so she would always put together like in these baggies. I did this again. This is a disaster. Okay. So she would always put together in these baggies her stuff for retreats. She would put like the pictures, you pick out the paper. If she had anything like from the Cricut, she would already pre-cut that and kind of almost like an assembly line, like design her stuff in an assembly line so that she had just to kind of put it together when she was on the road. So sometimes I'll do that too. Like if I were not scrapbooking with you guys, I would probably cut everything and then I would trace it, and then I would sit and watch TV with my husband or something so he didn't feel neglected. And then I would trace everything or cut everything and distress it while I was just like watching TV, and then I would come back and finish putting it together. That's how I usually do it. Oh, I did it again, you guys. But this time I caught it. Okay, let's see what she says. Linda. Whoa, I have to read it too. I need to know. I have 2 bags, templates and paper. I grabbed kits I put together. Yeah, so that's what I was saying that Jenny does too. She'll like put together her kits, and I'll try to do it if I'm actually like on top of things. Sometimes it's also nice with the Kiwi Club. I'll just bring my Kiwi Club kit sometimes too. And maybe just like add in like one border. But it's really nice. You can just bring like a few things and really get a lot done. Okay. Cassandra, I hope you were sleeping at the shop. That's freaking funny. Yes, we need to know more. Tell us your exact movements all week, please, Linda. Obviously, we need to know. Anyway, do you guys have any plans? It's almost National Scrapbook Day. Are you guys doing anything? I was hoping to... Last year, oh my gosh, you guys. Last year we had like a huge event online. It was during COVID, so everyone was like kind of desperate to find something to do. And so I teamed up with a couple other creative partners and we hosted like an online crop. It was so fun. But now everything's open, so I think like most people are able to just go somewhere locally. Anyway, are you guys able to go places yet where you live, or are you still kind of on lockdown with everything? Tell me, because I need to know. Anyway, I wish I was doing something fun. I'll probably try to scrapbook from home. I'm sure Kiwi Lane will have some fun like online events going on. But yeah. Are any of you guys able to go to like an in-person event? I'm going to be having a retreat up in Northern California. I actually am flying back for it because I planned it before we knew we were moving. And yeah, I'm super excited to see some old friends. There's this like really cool place that we go up by Lake Tahoe. It's like the most beautiful, and scrapbook together. So that's going to be like May 21st, I think. It's the end of May. So it'll be super fun. Debbie, hosting a real crop on Friday and Saturday. Perfect. Okay, here we go. Here's the Linda story. I went to a crop in Iowa about an hour from my home. We were in the motorhome and stayed at a campground. We then went to Madison for repairs. Oh, interesting. So Linda, are you like living La Vida Loco? No, just are you not living at home? Like, are you guys just like road tripping it everywhere right now? Is that what's going on? That's kind of what it sounded like from your message. Do you guys spend a lot of time out on the road? That sounds really fun. I'm always trying to convince my husband that we could just like quit our jobs and buy an RV and just like travel across the country. Wouldn't that be fun? Who thinks that would be fun and who thinks that would be torture? My husband was like, I think it'd be fun. And then we would get sick of being in such like small quarters pretty quick. And I was like, really? Could it be? How could you ever get sick of me? I'm so fun. Do I have any more orange left? No. Okay, I gotta get another piece of orange out. I think I have one over here. Let's see. Well, Leslie, don't worry. You can hang out with us here online because there will be a lot of us here, I'm sure, and it'll be fun. So, there's always that. Okay, orange paper. I have all these other ones. Okay. That's not what I'm looking for. Here. Oh, okay. Is that what I'm looking for? Okay, so this orange paper is going to elude me right now. Someone is going to have to be in trouble. Okay, let's see. So much fun stuff going on. Cassandra's doing it once a month. That's awesome. Fireplace. This sounds like a little house. 8 months. Whoa. So fun. So most of the places near where we're at, like, because I was in California until the fall. And it was like real serious lockdown. Like, you couldn't go anywhere or do anything. But now it's a little bit more. I think like the first events honestly have just been like the last month or two. But it's pretty exciting. I love seeing people in person. I think like I do love to scrapbook at home. But I also love visiting with people. Why is my orange not in here? Hold on, guys. Trying to figure this out. Beach ball. I need this piece of orange paper. Oh, I think it's maybe in here. Hi, Lori from Colorado. Oh, Zoom group. Yeah. Do you guys know Brandy? She's on here a lot too. She teaches a lot. And she had a group where they had like been meeting for like, they had like, who knows? It was like every day for months on end. I wish she was here. She could tell you exactly how long they ended up going, but it was really fun. And I got to know a lot of people. There was like a lady on there from like Australia. So many fun things. So anyway, it's cool. Okay, last piece of the puzzle, and then we'll distress it and put it together, and then we can just kind of do some of the final details. So, ta-da! I found the orange, a little piece that I needed. It was kind of hiding from me, but all right. Okay, so then we have the last one. Ta-da! So what do you guys think? Did it turn out okay? Do you like the colors? I don't know. I always like to look at it through the camera because I feel like your guys' view is better to see how it's looking. Would love to join you guys. I have a funeral tomorrow, but I'm definitely interested in your next one. Oh, that's fun. You can give us the link? Yeah, for sure. That's so fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and do some distressing and start gluing it down. So the reason that so technically if you were like trying to save on paper, I would have just not done the bottom piece and you could just piece it together. But this is gonna make it so much easier, less of a headache for sure. So I'm gonna start with one of the bigger pieces And I'm just gonna distress it. Now, if you're a perfectionist, this is probably not the technique for you because there may be, you know, a little bit of blue showing. The pieces might not fit exactly together, but I'd like to encourage you to just kind of go with the flow because it doesn't have to be perfect. It's okay. All right, so we're just gonna slide this one in and then try to match it up to the bottom edge. That's gonna kind of be my most important guide. And then I'm just gonna kind of go into the next one. So sometimes I think it's gonna fit better for me to actually layer it on top of the one before, like just a little bit. And sometimes it might be better to just kind of slide it under. So again, just kind of having that flexibility is gonna end up making it look the best. Okay, all right, Kristen, I'll look to see, we can work. So once we put the pictures on, that's another thing. The pictures will kind of fill up some of the space. And so that's another thing to keep in mind is that it may not need it. Or anyway, hold on one second. I'm gonna open my window. It's a little stuffy in here. Let's see if I can get a breeze. Okay. Whoa. Okay. So then I'm gonna kind of, again, try to use the outer edge as my guide more so than anything else because like we're gonna have a bigger circle up here like we were talking about. So then I'll just glue this down and keep kind of working around the edge. All right. What else? Okay. So, ooh. Perfect. Okay, I like that. We'll do the next one. And then just for those that weren't here earlier, whenever you're doing your distressing, you're just gonna kind of wipe along the edge. And the more that you angle your distressing dauber like perpendicular, the less you'll get. The more you go flat, straight down, the more brown you're gonna get on it. Okay, perfect. All right. I just use a little bit of adhesive. And again, we're just gonna try to see kind of what looks best for keeping it towards that bottom edge. So for this one, I'm actually going to slide it under. You just have to kind of trust the process. It's not gonna be perfect, but it's gonna be great. Okay, so this one comes down like that. Okay. All right, so what else? So who has a vacation planned? Are you guys like kind of still hunkered down or are you ready to get out of town? And is anybody going anywhere sunny where you could make a beach page? Tell me in the comments what your summer plans are. Is anybody gonna be doing anything beachy and fun? Because that sounds awesome. I've been trying to convince my husband that I want to go somewhere warm. And he's still trying to be a little bit, you know, cautious. But I want to hear about all of your beach trips so I can be jealous. I think I have some beach pictures, but I'll have to tell him that we have to go to the beach so I can put pictures on my scrapbook page. Not use the old ones, need something new. Do you guys ever do that? Do you ever plan a event around the pictures you need? Like I remember a couple, I think it was like, maybe it was last fall, but if it wasn't last fall, it was a little bit before then. We had, there was a Kiwi Club that had sunflowers in it. And I definitely made my husband go to, there's like these sunflower fields nearby, and I was like, oh, we have to go up there so I can get some good pictures for my page. Camping. Ooh. That sounds fun. You guys have so many fun trips going. Yellowstone, Alaska, that sounds fun too. South Dakota. Oh man. yeah, I can't wait. We're doing some camping this summer too, but it doesn't feel the same as like a pina colada by the ocean to me. I love camping. We would camp way more, but especially I think because we couldn't do anything else last year, I'm like ready for like a beach vacation. We actually had a cruise planned for like May of 2020, and it definitely obviously got canceled. So, you know, that was kind of a bummer. All right, coming together. I think with the distressing, it's looking pretty good. Oh, the Gulf Coast. That's so fun. There's so many places to visit. I kind of almost forget about all these killer beaches that aren't even like Mexico or Hawaii, just right here. I'll have to check out some of these different options. Maybe I can convince him. If we don't have to get on a plane and can drive, maybe he'll be open to it. Okay. So this one will go under. These are fitting pretty well together, better than I expected. I'll probably end up trimming a little bit off of the edge, but I might not even do that because it's going to be tucked under the waves. Oh, I think I may be out of adhesive, but I think I have another one. So, part of this edge goes under the waves, so I might not even need to trim it, honestly. Last but not least, Mr. Yellow. Well, what do you guys, this is a little small for this spot. Should I retrace it a little thicker? What do you guys think? I don't know. It's a pretty big gap. I think I'm gonna retrace it. What do you guys think? Why does it say messaging is disabled? What's going on? It's saying that messaging is disabled. Can you guys message me? Why does it say that? We'll do a little test. Okay. Well, at least we only had one that we have to recut, right? That's actually like pretty impressive considering. All things considered, I'm not too mad about it. So I think I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger. Just by tracing this rather than using the big template. And then I'll just kind of add on an inch or so. We'll just keep it simple. Yeah, you guys can comment. That was weird. I don't know why it just like popped up on my computer that like comment or commenting was not allowed or something. I don't know. It was weird. Anyway, but I see you guys, so it's all good. All right. I'm really liking it. I mean, it definitely is like a labor of love with like how much time it takes for sure to get this, you know, perfect, but I think it's worth it. Like really fun beach ball situation. I'm into it. All right. So now we'll just put this in and then we'll start kind of putting this page together. We still have a couple of elements, mostly just like the water droplets and stuff to do over here, which I'll need your guys' help to tell me kind of what paper you think I should use. Oh, I forgot. That's out. Where's my bag? I feel like I am always running out of adhesive. How about you guys? Is it just me? All right. So I definitely want to try to do like some pop-up dots and things like that to kind of add some different like height and things to the page as well. So the first thing we need to do is put our little ball in here. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. So then we do have this splash also with our turtle. So So if you have the tropical set, I just cut this one on my Cricut. But if you have the tropical set, you can also make a little sea turtle too. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the splash here. And then we do need to glue this side down first because remember the height wasn't right for the fishies. So let's kind of get our borders down now, and then we can add on some little things here and there. Okay, so we're gonna do the fish. It's gonna have to be like that. Okay. Alright. So the legs can stay that way. And then the fish. Okay. So, oh my gosh, I just picked up the one that's empty. What set is this splash in? This one right here, that's in Paradise. And then these cute little guys, these came in our Kiwi Club this month. So I love that. I love those guys. They're so cute. Okay, so I'm giving it a little bit of an edge down at the bottom. And then this one will go right on the edge. I need to throw that away. That's like the third time I picked up the wrong one. Okay. So then we'll put this right down to the bottom edge of the page. I need to distress it. Whoa, guys. I almost put it down without distressing. What was I thinking? Rookie move right there. All right. So we'll add a little color. And then, so does everybody have like a favorite Kiwi Lane template set that you guys use a lot? I don't even know what my favorite would be. Paradise is one of my favorites. I love it for sure. But I mean, it's so specific to one season that I don't know if I could really say it's my favorite of all time because again, it's so specific to just like summertime. I don't know what my favorite would be. Tell me in the comments. I think that the pinwheel from Celebrate and Tiny Celebrate is my favorite like singular piece. I use it a lot, like almost every layout I ever do has a pinwheel on it. Tiny highlights. Really? I do love the little, is Tiny Highlights the one that has the camera? I do love that little camera. But I would have to say probably if I was going to say favorite, it would have to be like something like Tiny Brackets. Something that I use like every second or like on every layout almost. Because I do love a good little bracket. Oh my gosh, I just remembered a new set that's coming out and I got excited. Am I the meanest person, guys? Is that like the rudest? But you guys are gonna die. It's so good. Come to the party. You're gonna love it. Okay, so now here's like the test to make sure we can get the fish on here with the correct proportion or the correct positioning. Hi, Betsy. Rings. Okay, rings is definitely, I love Lacey trims. I don't know, maybe that's my favorite. I use that one a lot too. Rings, arrows is good. Okay, Carrie, this cute paper line, unfortunately, because I'm the worst ever, is an old Kiwi Lane one. All my stuff is like in still in boxes, so I'm sorry I didn't use a paper that you guys could buy currently. However, maybe there could be some floating out there. You could check with your person, your creative partner. It's from a few years ago. It's Kiwi Lane paper line, but any kind of like beach paper would be a good one for this one. Okay, let's see, guys. Kind of on the struggle bus right now. Getting these to line up. Okay, I have to cut this, which just pains me to cut any cute paper, but it's gotta happen for the lineup. Goodbye, cute little fishies. my gosh. See? And now you can use it. It's a really good paper line. I think I used it so many times. I taught like classes with it. I just really loved it. And so cute. Okay. What about a favorite border? Do you guys have a go-to border that you use a lot? I feel like I use Paisley Place a lot. Because I really like, I think it's 1A, 1B. It really kind of shows a lot of whatever you have going on. It's like a bigger border. Rings, but the most used is tiny accents. I also love tiny accents, so cute. Does anyone else out there love the pinwheel, or is it just me? I am obsessed. Pinwheel is my favorite. Aspen and Sunnybrook. Sunnybrook is cool because it's really versatile. It has like one that's more busy and one that's more subtle, which is always awesome. All right, so now, guys, are we like professional scrapbookers? Look how cute this is. Okay, so we have this splash, and I'm kind of thinking of making it a different color because I don't want it to be the same as the wave, right? We could make the splashes, like these could be the wave color because they're like, whatever, I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Should I do another blue? I feel like you guys can't really see very well. I need to figure out my camera angle so you can see the full thing. McKay. McKay's a good one too. Okay. What do you guys think? So we have a little turtle. He's going to be like kind of like chilling in this splash right here. So what color should we make it the splash of the water? Do I have like a... It's hard because the background sheet is blue too. So I'm like, what's going to even stand out? Tell me what you think I should do. Dang it, I don't know. Maybe this color blue. Okay, let me see if I can find another color of blue that would go well with this. It's like really snowflake. That's kind of weird. What about this? I just feel like it's so similar. It's so hard. What border is the layered one? This is also from the same set. This is from Coastal Highway. It's actually a really big border, but I just used it in a very small, just kind of trimmed it down. So cute. Coastal Highway is really fun. Do you have a saying on a card that's blue? I do, but I don't know. I have this, which says live in the sunshine. And I have it on a seashell. Should we do that instead and ditch the splash? Or can I try to get rid of my pencil marks? Maybe I'll do that. What a good idea. You guys are so full of them. All right. Let's see if I can make this work. Wow. Oh, that's not gonna work, but I'll just make it work like that. Okay. So I just traced the splash onto this card I already had traced the shell onto, and we're gonna make it work. Just gonna have to erase some of the stuff. And then I will do the little water splashes in the darker blue, I think. I think we'll do a few of those and put them on both sides because I think that is really fun to those little water droplets. there's just so many cute little beachy elements that I have. I have like some little flowers. I have the sunshine. We have the little clouds that we were gonna do on the other side. Lots of stuff. Details that'll really make this the cutest page ever. The water splash is so much fun. Okay. Don't worry about all this pencil drawing on here. I'll just have to erase it and hopefully it doesn't look too crazy, but we'll see. We will see. Okay. How good at erasing am I? Not great so far, guys. Just being honest with you. Oh, I wish I had a better eraser. Sometimes I feel like my erasing, or my eraser's just like not that good at its job. I don't know if this is gonna work. Whoa, I'm like ruining it. I don't think I have one that's not traced on. Like I said, I had these for classes, and so they are all drawn on, which is fine. So I have a couple things. Okay, I have this little like saying here that says like splish and splash, which is kind of cute. I just don't have the color. All right. Thank you, Linda. That was a great idea, but I can't erase my seashell. So I'm gonna have to maybe do something a little bit different. All right, so let's do it this way. We'll do it on this just blue. It's a lot of different blues. I don't know if that's good or not, but it'll have to do for now. Okay, so what do you guys think about this? Do you think we should use this splish and splash saying? Like put it here, like kind of like that? I can trim it a little bit. Let me know in the comments if you're like into the little saying or if you want to see the other sayings I have. I have a few different ones. I have, what does this one say? This one says high tide. Whoa. This one says high tides and good vibes. I have the splish and slash, and then we do have a little one about the sunshine on the other side. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? I kind of like the splish and splash because we're doing like the splashes, and that's kind of goes with it. You guys let me know. I feel bad I'm not like cutting on screen. I don't know, maybe I needed to lift up my camera more to show you guys more of what I was doing. I'll try to remember to come into the camera when I'm doing stuff. All right, so we're gonna put this little water splash over here. I actually think I'm going to kind of tuck it under the wave and over, kind of like something like that. And then I'll put this little turtle guy here or something like that. I don't know. Maybe the turtle will go here, like riding the wave. I do have a saying that's in blue coming along. Thanks, Charlene. Charlene, I haven't seen you in forever. How are you? Okay, I'm gonna just keep working on it. I don't know. I'm kind of like, it's hard for me. You guys, does anyone else have this problem? I have a really hard time covering my border, even if it's just like a portion of it, because it's like so cute. And so I'm like, oh, I don't want to cover up the little wave, but maybe I just need to, and it's fine. Do you guys ever have that problem? I'm like sharing all of my scrapbooking anxieties with you guys. here are the things that are difficult for me to commit to. All right, so I feel good about the splash. I think he's cute. We'll put him here. I'm ready to put our beach ball down. So I didn't even end up trimming any of the edges, even though some of them are uneven and stuff, just because of all the elements we're adding in. I just didn't need to. So maybe it will be the same for you. So I'm gonna put this like that. Oh, maybe I gotta remember about my photos that are coming into this little situation too. So maybe I'll move it over here more for the photos. Okay, let's grab the photos again. So I can make sure I have enough room. So I think we were gonna do like a 4x6 and a 4x5 and a 3x4. Better get them in here before I put this down. All right, so what if we did like one like this, kind of to the edge, maybe even a little bit higher, because then it could match up with this side. Okay, where's the 4x4s? So these will probably be like at this height right here. And then we can do this one right here, kind of almost like continuation from the other side. And then what about the 3x4 guys? What do we do with this one? Like this? Kind of? I don't know. I have to look at it from your view. And then the 4x4s will kind of go across on the other side, matched up with that one. It's hard, right? After how cute it was. What template is the beach ball? It's from the April. The April kit. See? It's called a la carte Swirl, and it came in the April Kiwi Club. We're using the templates from the Kiwi Club tonight, but using different paper than comes with the club. So you can see, even if you're just part of the template club, then you have all these different options. I know, I kind of like just one photo, but the problem is I feel like I just don't want it to have not enough photos for, like, realistically for how many pictures I want to usually put on a page. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think just one photo? Let me know in the comments. We'll leave it like that for now. I was kind of thinking we would do like a splash, like the mini splash right here, and have this kind of coming up to the photo like that. Then I was thinking we're gonna put some sort of a circle in the center of the ball. For those of you that weren't here, don't worry, we're not crazy and leaving it looking like a mess. There will be something in the center. Right here. I could use that pinwheel. What do you guys think about the pinwheel? And then over here we have like this little water splash, like so. And then we'll have some more water droplets kind of coming up here. And then we have this little sea turtle. And the little sea turtle will go like that. So what are we thinking? One photo? All right. It's like painful for me to do one photo, but we'll do it. We'll just go with it. I think I'm gonna switch it for a 4x6, make it a little bit bigger. And I kind of like the pinwheel. So let me know if you guys are a fan of the pinwheel too, and we'll just leave it like that. And then we'll start working on our splashes. What do you guys think? Should I do the 4x5? Probably, I might have to do the 4x5. I hope that everyone has like an amazing photo that they're gonna put right here, because that's all you get. I'm gonna do the pinwheel. I'm gonna start cutting out some splashes while you guys let me know in the comments what you guys think. You love the pinwheel? Me too. In general, I love the pinwheel. Like, I'm just like, can I just have 100 pinwheels on every layout I ever make? Okay. probably we need our splash to go both directions, right? Not just one. But this one does fit. So we'll do this one here. These little splashes are so cute. I feel like they are perfect with the Paradise set. Splish, splash. They're like so fun for raindrops or for what we're doing, little ocean. Little splashes of the sea turtle is like frolicking in the waves, right? He's like, I'm having so much fun. Okay. Oh, some people don't like the pinwheel. Maybe pull the splash towards the edge more. Okay, like this. More this way. Is that better? I like the pinwheel. I like it when it's unanimous, but you might have to just have. Okay. And I think I'll do like this, like water. Do you guys like the water droplet? Do you think the color's okay? Does it matter that, should we do some of the water droplets in this blue color? Alright, I'm gonna put some pop dots underneath the splashes. Alright, I need to find my little dauber. There it is. Okay. You guys like the darker? No pinwheel, really? Well, we have to put something there because it's not even. Like, see how the pieces don't really make an even center. So we do have to put something there. Cindy, if you hang out, I'll show you how to fold the pinwheel because that's like one of my favorite things. All right, what are we thinking about the splashes? And also, what do we think as an alternative to the center? So the other thing we had seen before was like this little fish guy. He could be the center of the ball. That's another option. Let me glue down the splash so that we can, like, as we are approving things, get them put down. Okay. Get it as close to the edge as we can. And then we are going to do this wave needs a little assistance in staying down. And then we have a little turtle. I'm going to give him a little, oh, you like the fish? Okay, put a circle in the middle. Like what color of a circle? Like a punch? And show, what color should it be? And we'll do a vote. We'll do like a, so like see how like there's these little corners? I just kind of bend him a little bit in order to get in there and get some color on the edging. So you can see like in his arm here, if I just bend it like this, I can do both edges without it getting all smushy, smudged. So then I'm going to put some pop-up dots on him. And he is going to go in our little splash. Okay, maybe you could do the small ring. Wait, what? Oh, hold on. Small ring. And then put the fish on it. You guys like the fish? Okay. All right. So here is one little element done. Our little turtle. You guys like it? Then we have this photo here. You guys are liking the fish, so let's figure out what color do you guys think the circle around the fish should be to make it kind of pop out or like be more. Let me see if I have a circle punch that's bigger than him. Otherwise, I'll have to just use rings or something. I think he's pretty big already for me. I don't think I have anything bigger. Yeah. Do I have the smallest rings? Let me grab my rings really quick. I have tiny rings. Okay. situation over here with all the stuff everywhere. Tiny accents, let's see. Where I would have that time. I don't think I have. So this is like the smallest ring I have because I am a mess and I don't know where the other one is. Okay, no pinwheel, red. What about the color of your strip on the other page? This red color, I wish. I don't know if I have any. I will try to see if I do. That I could use. Like, I have like a corner of this thing. But I don't know. It wouldn't be that big. It would have to be, I mean, I could definitely use it, but it would be like just a little border. It wouldn't be big. Red. All right, let's try to make this work. I'm just gonna freehand it like a rebel that I am. Okay. So like this? Is this what you guys are thinking? I do have the circle in tiny shapes. It's going to be pretty big though for the fish. We could add another layer. The circle is the same size as the center of the tiny rings that I just showed you. And then the inside of it is the same size. All right, so do you guys like that? Or do you want another layer? Good night, Linda. I'll post the final layout. So fun hanging out with you tonight. See you next week when it's your turn. Can't wait to see what you make. All right. Okay, so we're gonna do the fish like that. Okay, cool. I'm gonna put that down. Perfect. So, all right. So I'm gonna put this little splash right here. Do you guys like this, or do you think that it's too close to the wave and that we should just skip it? Tell me your thoughts on that. And then I do have this little saying I was thinking of putting on here, like just doing a little making it look a little fancy. Hold please. Splish and splash. Pretty cute. You can either put this like down here, kind of. I could put it up here on the top too, or put it like next to the picture and then add in like, maybe I'll back it with like the red or something, or a different color to kind of make it pop. I have these things. What do you guys think about the splish and splash? And where would you recommend putting it? All right, I need my little splash. Here it is. So I can do another one for this side. It's coming together. Oh, thanks, Cindy. Okay, so it's all coming together, guys. I couldn't do without you. This is why I love to, even though it's kind of a time commitment. So thanks for hanging in for so long. But I love scrapbooking with you guys because it really helps to get the inspiration. Whoops. Well, I'm working. That's why I like doing crops and things too. And scrapbooking with friends is so that I can just get, you know, some suggestions. All right. So I think we're going to try to wrap it up because I think I'm a little over on time. I think I was supposed to be done at 25 minutes ago. So let's just try to get it all laid out and then I'll show you guys the final result. I'll take a picture of it. You guys do like it where it is. Okay, I'm gonna try to maybe do something. I'll show you guys. I have a couple little things that we could add. All right, so we have another little couple splashes over here. All right. Splish splash. I was taking a bath. All right. So let's try to get the other side kind of balanced out with this side, and then we can add a couple little details. Okay, so on this hot mess of a side, sorry guys, I have this strip. I also have this strip. See how it has like the swirls? So I was thinking kind of maybe doing something like this to match the other side. Okay. So on this side, we're gonna do a row of 4x4 photos, just like this. And then we're gonna put some clouds. So we have these cute little clouds and the sunshine. So we're gonna put like, can you guys see this corner? Yeah. So we'll have a little sunshine here, and then a couple little white puffy clouds, I think. And then we were going to put this right here to kind of frame in the pictures. We could put it like that, do like a double layer. What do you guys think? And then let's see, what about, all right, so these are the last couple things that I have that I'm like thinking about adding, and you guys can tell me what you think. So I could put a couple more little fish down here. I have this pinwheel. I have, I'll probably do something like this with the clouds. This cloud also came in the same set. It's super cute. So we can maybe move this down like a little bit, tiny, 1/4 of an inch or so. What do you guys, so I have like this little guy. I have a bunch of these flowers that I think, and leaves, but I don't know. I think we'll keep with like more of like a beach for this one, less tropical. Do you guys think we should put, I have like a little shell that we could put kind of like something here, or do you think we should just do some more water splashes, or nothing? What do you guys, I have a little shell that we could trace out. We have like this really cute little flower. I'm liking this with a couple clouds, and then we were going to put a couple of pictures here, like a 3x3. If you had some extra photos, you could put a couple little ones right here in the top. That way it's not just a few if you have a lot of photos. What do you guys think about putting like a little seashell down here? Any ideas? I also have a little flower, another little kind of splash thingy. I don't know. I'm gonna cut out a couple clouds while you guys have a second and let me know if you think I should, what else I should be adding, or if it looks good to you. I don't know about this splash right here. I think it might be like overkill in the splashing, in the splash zone. Maybe I'll put this up here. Kind of like, oh. Okay, let me cut out the clouds. I need some white paper, white cardstock. I think I have like this white swirly paper I like. have this paper, so I think I'll do a couple splashes out of that too. And here's my cloud paper that I have that I love. Looks good, nothing else. Okay, another splash on the other side. Okay, all right. Well, what do you guys want to do? I can just leave you on, because who cares, if you want, and finish, or I can just let you guys go, and then I'll just post the finished layout. You guys tell me what you think. Whoa, my pencil broke. Oh, here it is. I just have to finish with a couple clouds, and then I think we're pretty good. I might mess with it a little bit. I think I'm gonna do, how many clouds should we do? Like 3, 4? I'll do 3. And then I'll maybe trim some up. All right. Keep going. Okay. All right, I'll just keep going. I'm gonna try to finish, so if it's getting too long for you, I promise I'll post the final layout with all the templates I used and everything, so you should be good. But if you're just working, let's just keep working alongside each other. All right. This cloud is so cute. I've always just used the little shape from Tiny Celebrate. So it's kind of fun to have like an actual cloud shape. Super fun. For a little cutie pie cloud. All right, I think I'm gonna put one little corner of this cloud on this side of the Hello Sunshine. Definitely like this with the red, double layered, so we'll get that down too. All right. We'll just finish this up. Really fun. Guys, I don't know how everyone is so fast. I can never get anything done. Although I guess we did take a small intermission. But how did they get it done in 2 hours? All right. So put this one down. I think we're gonna go with right about here. I think my paper is like a little bit bigger than 12 by 12. I need to trim it, but it's fine. I'm a big fan of like, not really. Oh yeah, the beach ball, that's right. It was a little bit of a challenge, but I think it was worth it. I always like trying to do something a little bit different. It would have been faster if we just did it as like a solid piece with like blue or white or something and then just did the cutouts. So it would still probably be, you know, a similar look, but if you're wanting the full ball, then do what we did. Otherwise, you can kind of shorten that up a little bit, probably. All right. So let's put this here. A little bit showing. Love that. And then I think I'm going to put one cloud on this side. And then I'll put the sun. Kind of pop the sun up, probably. Well, I don't know, because it has the other pop-up under it. So maybe we don't need it popped up. See, that's kind of fun with the little cloud underneath of it. All right. I'll do the sunshine. Hello, sunshine. I love that. It's cute. And then we'll have the pictures. Do another cloud. My cat is very vocal, saying, "Where are you? You're supposed to be hanging out with me now." Sorry, kitty. I'm scrapbooking, and you are too much into everything and like to eat my templates, so you have to stay out there. Do you guys have I swear a lot of the ladies I see scrapbooking on Zoom and stuff, they have like their cats like walking across. It's so funny. All right, here we go. So then we'll put this one here, probably will be good. It's pretty fun. I love these cloud templates turning out cute. Maybe like that. And I do have one more. What do you guys think? One more, or is that pretty good? Maybe that's good. Maybe just one. I think that's pretty good. Okay, so then, hold on. I have to be so careful because I don't want to get any distress ink on smeared. Sometimes my little daubers, when they start to be a little more worn out, they tend to leave these little chunks on my Christine, I know, it's so funny. I'm like, you're not helping me scrapbook, but it is so cute, but also kind of annoying. Okay, so let's finish this up. So we've got kind of these pictures here. I don't know, I feel like I have to add some other photos somewhere. Like, this is cute and everything, but do people really only have 4 photos of their vacations? Probably not. Okay, I need to look at it, let it catch up. Mine sells plastic corner protectors and plays with them. That's good. Mine is always trying to eat my templates. He loves the plastic. And I'm like, no, that's the one thing I don't want you to use. All right, so I do have this blue that I think I was gonna do a couple droplets with because it's just a different color. I don't know. You guys like it? Do you think that's not enough pictures? Okay, I think that's good. All right, guys, I actually just saw the time and I have to sign off, but I'll post the finished layout for you guys. And where'd the turtle come from? I actually cut this turtle on my Cricut, but we do have this one in Tropical, which is like the, it's a tiny, oh, it's from the Kiwi Club, from like right in the beginning. But I cut this one on my Cricut. Thanks for scrapbooking with me. I'll post the final layout and make sure you guys share your final layouts too. I can't wait to see what you guys did. All right, thanks so much. You guys are so fun. Thanks for scrapping with me. Have a good night.